As your next performer, oh, he is such a sweetheart. But this guy is just straight out of Brooklyn. Please put your hands together for us. Rocky Mangiarano. Rocky, I have to look at the paper because if I don't get his name right, somebody named Moose is going to come get me.
Thank you, Kathy. Eric, nice job. How about a hand for Eric? We just potty trained him so he could come out on stage with us now. Eric, I'm glad I'm not from Maryland. So I was born in Brooklyn. My name is Rocky. I'm married for 37 years to Pixie. I call her she who must be obeyed. Pixie is so tiny, she could play Twister on a bingo card. So Mangiarano is an Italian name. It's the conjugation of the verb mangiare, which means to eat. My name actually means we eat. Being Italian, we talk with our hands a lot, Pixie especially. Pixie broke her wrist a few years ago and developed a speech impediment. She kept going. We've had 8 moves in 37 years. I had a corporate career, but I love when people ask me, why all the moves? Why 8 moves in 37 years? I love the look on their face when I tell them I was in the witness protection program. So my corporate career was built on 40 years of very high conviction to just bullshitting. And that got me through 40 years. I'm living down here now. I really love it. After 37 years of marriage and 8 moves, I figured my next move takes 1 box, preferably something in mahogany. Do any of you have any kids or grandchildren who play lacrosse? Okay, I don't know if you know this, but lacrosse is a Native American game. It was discovered by the Iroquois Indians in western New York State. Apparently, after a conquest, they would take one of the heads of a conquest and use it as the ball. You can imagine the confusion and the excitement when the chief would say, I need a little head to get this started. I've had approximately 12 surgeries over the last 18 years. 2 hips, 2 knees, 5 back surgeries, a new shoulder. At this point in my life, I have more stitches in me than an Amish quilt. We're up in New York a couple of weeks ago for a wedding, and I'm driving around my little nephew Matt. He's 10 years old, cute, blonde hair, adorable kid. We're driving along, and we're behind a garbage truck. And if you know anything about New York, inevitably you end up behind a garbage truck. So we're driving, the garbage truck hits a speed bump. This giant dildo comes flying out of the back of the truck. The kid is, I see him, he's wide-eyed. In order to avoid an embarrassing conversation, I say to him, Matt, don't worry about it. It was just a bug. He looks me dead in the eye and he says, Uncle Rocky, how does that bug fly with a dick that big? My cardiologist drops dead suddenly. He was worried about me, he drops dead. I go to his celebration of life, as they call now, and behind the coffin, there's this huge heart, and it's festooned with flowers. It's just absolutely stunning. After the eulogy, he slides into the heart seals, and he's now encased in this heart for all eternity. It's amazing. We hear laughter coming from the back of the room. I turn around and I say to this guy, what's so funny? I don't understand. He goes, well, my friend, I'm very sorry to interrupt the service, but I have to tell you, my name is Tim Patel, and I was just thinking about my own funeral. You see, I'm a gynecologist. The proctologist fell out of his chair. So, you know, the economy sucks. We're all losing money. If you look at your 401k, your IRA, it's very depressing. I decide I'm going to make a little money by driving Uber. So I get a call, got to pick up in Sarasota. I pull up, and it's a nun. Okay, so sister gets in the car, and I'm looking at sister in the rearview mirror, and I can see she's getting a little uncomfortable, and I said, well, what's up? Why do you keep staring at me? I said, well, sister, I'm a little bit twisted, and I've always had a fantasy about making out with a nun. So sister says, well, if you're Catholic and you're single, I'll make out with you. I said, lucky me, I'm both. We get out of the car, we go into an alleyway, and sister is kissing me like a nymphomaniac hooker. She's just going to town. We finish, we get back in the car. And now I'm driving, and I'm looking in the rearview mirror, and I said, sister, I have to tell you, I'm feeling very guilty. I'm actually married, and I'm Jewish. Sister says, it's okay, sweetie, my name is Kevin, and I'm on my way to a Halloween party. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, listen, dig deep, throw some money on the table. Let's make Venice Theater come back stronger and better than ever. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.